Alright folks, I know y'all wonder where I've been. I ain't heard from me in a while, and or seldom hear from me on and off. Of course, I've been keeping up on Obama's inauguration when he got sworn in, how he addressed the Muslim world, how recently on CNN when he went over to the Middle East and sat with one of the leaders, and he confidently admitted, I have Muslim in my family. He said, I grew up in a predominantly Muslim environment, Indonesia. And that's when the leader said, yeah, the biggest Muslim country in the world. The biggest Muslim country in the world. Isn't that kind of obvious? Isn't that kind of obvious? That Obama, bluntly or vaguely comes out with it without hesitating, without being skeptical about that should he say it or not, should he admit to it. But anyways, as I have spoken on here on my first channel and several other on my first video and several other videos about Obama and the peace treaty, well, you see Obama is leading towards that Middle East peace. But right now he's trying to focus on the economy. You saw he won with the stimulus package, which is no surprise. It's 96% Democrat. The House Democrats was in control of the House during midterms elections with Bush. Now even more Democrats hopped aboard on the ship of Obama's administration or Obama's presidency. So giving him even more power and authority, so Obama can legislate whatever he wants, and he can't get overruled unless by his own people. So what does that lead to? Well, that leads to a Republican or somebody out the Republican Party trying to assassinate Obama, because the Republicans are out of power right now. The schemes and the scams that they had going, they really can't continue those schemes and scam under a democratic rule. So therefore, this president that's trying to veto everything and shut us down. You remember in one of my videos giving a brief history that the publicans, which they was originally called in ancient Rome after the Roman Empire got destroyed, now they call republicans. Let's do it all over again. There's also scripture about the Roman Empire falling apart, and it says after the city get destroyed, they're gonna say we gonna have to rebuild again. And that's what happened. Is Roman Empire got rebuilt right here over in America. But just doing a brief history on that. So the Republicans, which are now known as Republicans, like I said, have always been in power for quite some time. The only time it was a democracy is when you had a town hall meeting. Now, John McCain is a diehard Republican, and look at his style. John McCain is an ancient Republican. I'm surprised John McCain wasn't a Republican before he became a Republican. But look how John McCain came across. What was his method, his tactic, as far as trying to reach out to the people? He had town hall meetings, and that's what they did in ancient Rome. So if they are shut down, if they are cut off from trying to legislate and have power like they want to, then it means we have to take this president out, because this president is trying to stop us from doing what we want to do, as far as trying to have us legislate what we want to legislate. That's why already Obama got a high disapproval rating from the Republicans. I mean, he had that before he even stepped in. Now you do have some Republicans on his side during the campaign, but still, majority of them don't like him, because one, he a Democrat. Number two, I don't care how you try to dance around it or whatever, etc., etc., because Obama black or has black in his family. I mean, some is just diehard racism. This country this is a racist country. I mean, just because you got really not the first black president, Obama probably like the third or the fourth. The history been buried of the original ones. But of course we witnessed a black president in our time be in office. That doesn't mean racism has been destroyed. It don't mean it is vanished or disappeared. It's still here. Like I said, it could be an Asian man, a Jamaican, a Chinese man, president of this country, if the people here feel that that person can fix all the problems in this country. So that right there, opening your eyes. But overlooking it, I mean, the political stuff, the history does matter when it pertains to scripture. That's why I base my perspectives about life and the purpose of living around scripture, because there is two realms. There's not just this physical world we live in, but spiritual world. There are things that happen in this physical life of ours that we can't understand, because you're only trying to understand half of life instead of the complete whole purpose of life. You only trying to understand half of it, and that half is just the physical. But the spiritual end of it is when you fall asleep and you have dreams and you feel pain and pleasure, or you fall asleep and you have dreams and it's like you took it into another realm. It's like you took it into another world or another side. Just like what happened with Jesus. When Jesus was in the desert, how did Satan take Jesus to all these places? Do you actually think Jesus willingly went with Satan everywhere to all these places in the desert? No, Jesus fell asleep in the desert, and Satan took Jesus to all these different places in his dreams, trying to trick and convince Jesus into coming over to her side, which I'll explain and do a segment on that later. So, well, folks, I've been kind of sitting back, letting things come into play, and I guess just another in general information to let you know the heads up on what's going on. So y'all see Obama in the process of that peace treaty. The assassination attempt won't come until probably in the middle of his term. In the middle. Then after that, Obama should hand his country over to those Muslims or extremists over there. Extremist Muslims over in the Middle East that's chanting death to America, and they still wish for death to America. Also, Obama is still gonna go and he gonna sign a peace treaty with Ahmadinejad, one of America's greatest threat and America's greatest enemy is the Iranian president. The reason for this because he got Russia on his side, China on his side. Gog and Magog is on the side of Iran. Also, I'll teach later on in Apocrypha about prophecy in the Middle East. It's also in Apocrypha in the book of Esdras. So, as far as me, folks, I'm staying up kind of late. It's 8:42, and I've been up since 7 in the evening. I work late, so I'm used to staying up. But I thought I'd come on here and share a word or two, just kind of give y'all the updates, as far as what's going on. Like I said, the stuff I teach from the scripture, do thorough research and thorough study before I come on YouTube and post it publicly alive for people to watch it. So these people who call and sending me stuff, oh, it's not true, that's not right, that is wrong what you are doing. No, I'm not trying to give credit to the Antichrist. I'm not trying to build up some hate coalition against Obama. I'm just only warning and preparing people for the future of what's to come. And right now, you see the things I've been speaking on here are coming alive. We losing drinking water. World hunger. It's in a process right now. They're just not posting it on the news. But things are starting to become scarce all over the globe. It's only a matter of time, people. A matter of time. So you must be prepared. Peace be unto you in Christ for life.